3, 2, 1, end of test. Keying with a go.
Well, hello there, and welcome to another edition of Warbird Wednesday. My name is Fred Bell. I am the Vice Chairman of the Palm Springs Air Museum. I am here with my backup photojournalist, Jason, today. You've been promoted, Jason. You are now a photojournalist. We're continuing to talk about attack helicopters, and we're going to talk today about the Eurocopter, the Tiger or the Tigre. I'm going to stick with Tiger so I don't just bash the whole thing up. But the Tiger first flew in 1991. It was introduced in 2003. This is another one of these massively long development times, which we're going to talk about a little bit here. But I am going to use a UH-1 as my example here to fill my hands with a workable rotor. This is exciting, Jason. I don't normally get anything that works. It was introduced in 2003. It has served with the French, the Germans, the Australians, and the Spanish. The build number is 180 units, which is a really low build number, but what is characteristic of all of those builds that we've talked about that are kind of over in Europe, including the Russians. But first, what is on my head, Jason? You kind of picked out probably one of the most what am I? I'm a ice cream cone? Yes. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and pull this thing off. It is with sprinkles. I'm going to toss it off camera. Good catch by the Jason there. The low build number is characteristic of all of these European builds and even to the Russians. And we talked about that, and I've mentioned it in other videos. If we got into a real conflict, those low numbers are not sustainable to be able to field fighting units. So it'll be interesting if we ever got in a hot war and we lost a number of these aircraft, what folks would actually do. I'm not really sure. The aircraft, the Tiger, has the distinction of being the first all-composite helicopter developed in Europe. Now, that comes at a price. We're going to talk about that. The price is pretty, there's a lot of coin there, Jason. Let's just say in gift shop terms, you'd have to sell a lot of plush toys to pay for one of these. It has been in combat in Afghanistan, Libya, and Mali, and it actually comes out of this is how far back it goes, a 1984 design request. Now, they knew back then that they needed more. The original number they wanted to build was 427. Obviously, they never got there, and I'm going to tell you why. And that was a joint venture between Aerospital and the MMB. Now, that was canceled in 96. Why? Because of out-of-control costs. And I know I'm going to get shot at by my European viewers here, but one of the characteristics of all of these European developed units, and honestly, I can't say much good things about the way the United States has gone in defense procurement either, to be perfectly fair, is all of these programs end up costing way more than what was initially outlaid or what was initially expected for these things to cost. This is no different. It was reinstated in 1989, but to give you an idea, they spent $20 billion on this program with a B, a big number. Now, one of the things that's interesting about this helicopter is that it has the gunner pilot similar configuration to all other of the attack helicopters, or most of them, but there's a critical difference. did you know that either the gunner can fly the helicopter or the pilot can fire the guns? The crew configuration can change in the helicopter. To my knowledge, that is the only attack helicopter of its type, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, that you can actually do this, where you could swap back and forth. I have a feeling that's one of the reasons why the cost on this thing went so crazy. Just for giggles, imagine that you have to duplicate the flight controls in each cockpit. So you get no economy from saving different controls. You have to have identical controls in each crew station. I have to think that given today's technology that that's super expensive, but that is one of the ways that they felt that they could, if you know, what their thinking was, I've read a little bit about it, is somebody gets disabled in the helicopter, somebody gets hurt, you're not going to lose the ship, right? In other words, you'll be able to bring the ship back. But to be able to interchange those folks, and imagine not only just the cost of the cockpits, but the amount of training that you have to have, because basically you're not just now talking about a gunner who's trained on weapon systems. Both of those folks have to be trained how to fly the airplane. So I think that could be a little bit expensive, and that is going to get me to my salute today. And my salute today is Aerospital and the amazing French designers that since the early days of flight have been wowing us. You know, I was a little critical of this aircraft, Eurocopter and Aerospital and the French designers, but the French have really led the way in aircraft design all the way back to the early biplanes, monoplanes, the early days of flight. So I don't want to be remiss without saying how amazing French aviators have been and French designers. So with that, I'm going to salute you with the drive-in style dogs and suds. Doesn't get any better than this. These are, you guys are playing it safe. This is like the last two have not been death gruel. So I'm surprised. It's too dark for a sell-by date, but there is a barcode on this and a California, they're a California redemption certificate. So this one's fairly new. Contains pure cane sugar. Is part of the pure cane sugar mafia, Kevin. So with that, and I have a new bottle opener that I'll see if I can actually open this with. I got it, but did you notice? No fizz. No fizz. I am getting a little bit of a head on this thing, a little bit of fizz, but could be botulism, Jason. Could be one way to move up, poison the boss. So to all the amazing French pilots, French designers, the folks that still keep moving the ball in French aviation, I salute you. Oh yeah, this has definitely seen better days. Jason is smiling. You know, he likes when it tortures me. And, ooh, that is really, I got too much of that time. One more. What'd you put in this? Is this like cyanide or something? Yeah, you're nodding your head. Oh, that's nasty. Whew. That is nasty stuff. Now, yuck. Jason, yeah, I take all that back. That was not nearly as benign as I thought it was. To give you an idea, I talked about the first composite aircraft, Hilo, developed in Europe. It's 80% carbon fiber, 11% aluminum, and 6% titanium. Now, having said that, guess what's going to happen? I think the Tiger is going to have to go by the wayside. In 2021, Australia set money aside to purchase 29 AH-64E Apaches, and with that, I think the Tiger is going to go into the night. Jason, what was that song? I hear I'm singing now. You know, people are running from the room, covering their ears. That's about all you're going to get out of me. But I think the Tiger's days are numbered as we see both the upgun version of the Cobra and the Apache, which is, we're going to do the Apache and we're going to do the Cobra, but really kind of the epitome of these airborne killing machines, these current attack helicopters, really designed to take down armor and things of that nature. Now, if you want to be the coolest kid on your block, and Jason is here today. Look, Jason, give me the cool kid look. There you go. Yeah, there's thumbs up. This puzzle, which is suitable for framing, Jason will come over and help you put it together, and he will help you frame it. He's shaking his head, no, that's not going to happen. That is true, except if you buy 7,000 of these, and we might send Jason to deliver them. Now, the Tiger is actually on in this puzzle, so that's kind of cool. So go ahead, click on the link, and we will happily send Jason out to send one of you send one of these puzzles to you. And if you want 7,000 and the special Jason delivery offer, just send us an email and we'll be happy to take care of it for you. If you came across us on YouTube, please give us a subscription and a like. Forward us to people that you think might be crazy one-take military aircraft video folks. We really appreciate that. Don't do a lot of production, but we try to throw a little meat on all this stuff, and we're working through these attack helicopters. So please give us a subscription and that like. If you came across us on Facebook, give us a like, give us a comment. We love that. We cannot do all of this without your shekels, and thanks those of you who donate to us. Click on that donation link. And if you are educating the kiddies at home, the education links are also in there. You can download or look at our teacher's guides online. We just dropped Stealth to 6, and that'll be up on our YouTube channel shortly. That's our latest education guide about stealth fighter and hypersonic propulsion. So you're going to want to see that. My name is Fred Bell. I am the Vice Chairman of the Palm Springs Air Museum. Thanks so much for being here. Have a great day.
3, 2, 1, end of test. King with a go.